Let's talk about the Japanese UFO hearing, or what there was of it. So get in here. This is Jack with Cosmic Road. I talk about UFOs and the paranormal. Please hit like and subscribe and let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, I was really excited about the Japanese UFO hearing. They had been coordinating with Mexico. It looked like they might be discussing the mummies, but not a whole lot seems to have happened. Nazca Mummy says it was more of a party fundraising event. This got lost in translation with a Mexican official who sent out the tweet. So a Mexican official thought they were going to talk about the mummies or something, or communicated that unintentionally. But they didn't really do that. They do seem to have talked about UFOs a bit. The next public event with the mummies will be either in Mexico or Peru. And Nazca Mummies links to this article. It's September of this year. I was invited by the Mexican Congress to give a statement at a congressional hearing on the UFO issue. With this in mind, we will hold a briefing on national policy. Applications are accepted by filling out the website form by phone or by fax. We apologize for the inconvenience caused by the busy schedule. The editor-in-chief of Monthly Moo in Rio Takamoto, a UFO critic, will also be there. I'm not sure. A UFO critic, is that a skeptic, or is that just a poor translation of a UFO researcher? There is also a director who made a UFO documentary film. There is also a former major electronics manufacturer who has a patent for the UFO principle. And there's the date, and there's all the stuff, and there's a little bit more information about it. Here's a picture from the event itself, a couple of pictures. The official announcement of the U.A.P. briefing event from Japan's congressman. I'm not going to give that a shot. Let's see. In here it says, yesterday's national policy briefing session has received positive feedback from overseas. Thank you. Untranslated has created a material that summarizes the announcements made by the U.S. Congress and AARO in order to seriously address U.A.P. I received an explanation today. I guess that's the briefing on UFOs and where things are. So they are doing it. It did involve UFOs. And although they were coordinating with Mexico, and the hope was they were going to discuss the mummies and show the research that Japanese scientists and doctors have done on the Nazca mummies, apparently they didn't come up. They didn't talk about it. If they did, there's no evidence of it. Another tweet says, today after work, I attended a national policy briefing session with members of the House of Representatives, untranslated X and X, who I am close friends with. Untranslated, speaking of representatives, there are UFOs. It was a debriefing session attended by a public hearing in the Mexican Congress. It was a lot of fun. Well, I'm glad it was a lot of fun, but what about the mummies? And we know the Japanese doctors did study the Nazca mummies. So where is this information at the hearing or the briefing, right? Here they are studying the mummies. So I want to know the results of those studies. They hint at some of the results of this video, but they don't really give us a lot of information. They show the process of studying them. They're studying the eggs, which are critical. If we can, there seems to be a fetus of some sort in those eggs. I mean, that's huge, guys. That's huge. And if it turns out to be, a chicken, then that's something we need to know. But, I don't think it is, guys. I don't think it is. So, yeah. What is going on there? I want to know. Dang it. What's up with the Nazca mummies? I want more science done on this stuff. I want this getting out there. This is UFO disclosure. And hey, if it can be debunked, it can be debunked. But so far, the evidence for the anomalous nature of these beings is very strong. Yeah, they don't lay. Humans don't lay eggs, so this mummy is a creature far removed from humans, because they have studied these eggs and they have apparently proven that they are real eggs and that they are not chicken eggs, but they don't show the results of that study. They don't show the process, all the stuff they went through. They don't talk about the specifics in this, minute and a half video. So where's the rest of the scientific analysis? I want to know. I want to see all that. And all the rest of it too. So I really hope that more scientific analysis comes out in the near future. I was hoping to get it from Japan. I think that if we could have Japan do this in a public setting, that would be huge, because then you could get, Western mainstream science on board with this in a way that, they may not take Mexico as seriously or Peru as seriously, unfortunately. I think that's ridiculous. And you have the heads, the head of a hospital in Mexico doing a live CAT scan, CT scan of a hybrid alien being or whatever it is, verifying the authenticity of this being, that it is not a cobbled together doll, that it is in fact an intact specimen of some non-human variety. I mean, that's huge, guys. Oh, why doesn't Gary Nolan take this seriously? Where are all the other Western doctors and scientists on this? This is UFO disclosure, guys. And, again, if it can be debunked. I mean, that's, get the Western scientists and doctors to see if they can debunk it, right? They're not even trying to do that. Only a few, doctors, Western doctors, have looked at these, and they seem to be verifying the authenticity of them. So, we need, this needs to get out there. This needs to get studied more. This is UFO disclosure, guys. But, if a tree falls in the forest and nobody is there to hear it, does it make a sound? Well, let's let it make a sound. Let's hear it, guys. Let's get the word out. There is a tree falling in the forest, and it is a big tree, guys. It's a big UFO disclosure-shaped tree. And it looks like that guy. So the Japanese UFO hearing was a bust. They talked about arrow and stuff like that. So, it is what it is. It was a big nothing burger. And we have only to look forward to more hearings in Mexico and from Peru. I'm very curious to see what Peru does with this at their own hearing, because, of course, the Ministry of Culture of Peru seems to be part of the cover-up. So will they use the hearing as an excuse to debunk the mummies, or will they genuinely study the mummies and present the results of that research? Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And if you've enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. I sure appreciate it. Smash the subscribe button and the bell to be notified of future videos. You don't miss a thing. Join me on social media. Facebook and Twitter links are below. If you wanted to support Cosmic Road in an even bigger way, please consider buying a coffee mug or a t-shirt. See the merch store below. Or you can become a channel member. Channel members are rock stars, and I really appreciate you guys' support. Also, channel members often get to see videos hours or even a day ahead of everybody else. So see the first link in the description below. Meanwhile, there are plenty of other videos to check out on the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. This is Jack with Cosmic Road, signing out.